And we're back here at the NRA Annual Meeting in Dallas, Texas 2018. I'm here with a couple of my best buds. Jim Sapika, Phil Schreier, the gun gurus are back here on Curator's Corner. Phil, what's going on here?
Well, John, not only have we got a reunion of the gun gurus, but we also have a reunion of the collective trust of Smith Wesson, the authors, co-authors, joint authors of the standard catalog of Smith Wesson, Jim Sapika, and Rick Nahas.
Wow. Could it get any better than this, gentlemen?
Oh, it can, because he brought some cool guns.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right. Let's
this
take
is the point where I just evaporate.
Yeah.
Phil, you want to leave?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Rick knows everything Smith & Wesson. But what he knows very best is the lightweight alloy frame Smith & Wessons, and he has the world's definitive collection of these. He brought it to display, and among the wonderful guns he brought is one of the 10 best in the room, a silver medal winner. If I have this right, Rick, it is a prototype baby Aircrewman. But let's start out. What is an Aircrewman revolver?
The term Aircrewman comes from the word Aircrewman is engraved on the barrel on the first 605 production guns that were sent to the Air Force.
And this was a design specifically for the Air Force, and it was ultra lightweight alloys, wasn't it? Frame and cylinder?
That's correct. It was an aluminum alloy frame, an aluminum cylinder, steel barrel, and steel internal parts.
Now, this was quite a breakthrough at the time, wasn't it? I mean, the Air Force was going to a lot of effort to save 8 or 10 ounces of gun.
They were, but you got to go back to about 1947 when they first decided to put bids out for survival weapons. And Smith & Wesson actually started work on this in 1951, and then they came up with the J-frame in aluminum. From there, in 1952, they started shipping guns to the Air Force.
Now, the J-frame's the smallest Smith revolver at the time. It's the little 5-shot 38 special, right?
This is a 5-shot 38 special. And this one is rather special because it has the short buttstock, a more rounded trigger guard, and it's a 5-screw frame. It's rather unheard of. It's the only one that you and I know of that's out there in the world.
So this would kind of been the prototype for the entire Aircrewman concept.
Yes, you could say that.
How are they marked? They've got great markings.
Well, the prototype has no Air Force markings other than what Smith & Wesson put it on their standard guns. But the Air Force gun, it has top strap markings of revolver, comma, lightweight, comma. Commas are important. M13.
Well, Rick, these are very rare guns to start with, but they're even more rare because of what happened to them in service.
That's correct. Most of them did not use the correct ammo, and they were designed for M41 ball ammo, which had a pressure of 16,000 psi. When you went to normal 38 special, the pressure went up to 18,000 psi, and then if you used really hot stuff, you had a tendency to blow the cylinders apart. So the program of shipping guns to the Air Force started in 1952 and went through 1957. This is one of the last shipments in October of 1957. And in 1958, the M41 ball ammo came out, a little late at the gate there, guys, to be used with these weapons. And in 59, the Army and the Air Force decided we're going to scrap all of them. So they issued a letter of destruction to all units of the military to cut them, crush them, or torch them. So this is one of the survivors. Wow. I've kept a log since 1991 of all the Aircrewmans, where they were in pieces, parts, whatever they were, and complete guns, who's got them, where they went.
Not a lot of survivors, are there?
I might have 125 complete guns that survived without being pieces, parts guns.
And we've
a lot
seen
of those.
fakes. So popular with collectors, there have been fake guns come out.
There are.
Some regularity.
I own 4 fakes, and I invite you to come to our booth, and I'll show you what makes a fake Counterfeit Aircrewman.
Outstanding.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing. Gentlemen, thank you for these wonderful Curator's Corners here at NRA Annual Meeting.